Good morning, 8th class students. In previous class, I completed 6th lesson Biodiversity and Conservation. Biodiversity means biological diversity. If you will observe in our earth, we can find out a variation in living organisms, plants, animals, including microorganisms. We can find out a great diversity in our nature. So everyone have to protect the nature. If you protect that nature, that protects you. Everyone have rights to live on earth. That's why nature is for our need, not for our greed. Everyone have rights to place to live in the nature. Nature is for all, not for your own. So if you observe here I wrote some slogans which bring awareness among the people about biodiversity. Here I wrote 8 slogans for you. It is very important in the exam point of view. Sometimes they'll ask like this. Write some slogans to bring awareness among the people about biodiversity. If you will observe nowadays, we can find out we means human beings is the only person which destroy the biodiversity. That impact shows on you only. That's why you people aware of it. You aware of it, and also you also bring awareness among the people to save the biodiversity. If you will not protect the biodiversity, some animals may become extinct in nowadays. Some animals may be endangered conditions. For example, lion, tiger. If you will not give protection to that animals, tomorrow our species also may become extinct or may endanger. That's why you people bring awareness among the people about biodiversity with the help of these slogans. These slogans helps to bring awareness among the people, biodiversity and conservation for future generation. Future generations means our children only know. That's why everyone should protect the biodiversity for our children, for our future generation. Here I wrote some slogans. See here, these slogans helps to bring awareness among the people about biodiversity and their importance. So first one is save trees, save other lives too. Means here trees are the producers which produce food to other animals. If trees are absent, if you will cut the trees, that is known as deforestation. The animals which depends on trees dies due to lack of food, and other animals which depends on herbivores also dies. For example, if you will cut a tree, the animal which live in that depend on tree is known as deer may dies due to lack of food, and the tiger which depends on deer also dies due to lack of food. So if animals dies, that show impact on other animal including human being. That's why if you will save the trees, other lives also will be happy and the food chain will be protected. Next one is save the lungs of our earth. What is the lungs of our earth? Trees are the lungs of our earth. See, lungs are very important to human body. Like that, trees are very important to the earth. What is the use of trees? Trees will give fresh air to us. Trees will give oxygen to us. Trees helpful to give pleasant air to us. Trees also reduce the pollution. Trees also helpful to give shade. So that's why everyone should protect the trees. For this purpose, you have to plant a tree for your birthdays or for your mother's, parents' marriage day. For any function, you have to plant a tree. This is helpful to increase the greenery from the surroundings. When greenery increases, oxygen content in the atmosphere also increases. This is helpful to reduce the pollution and reduce the global warming. Dear children, nowadays we suffer a problem known as global warming. Heavy rains and heavy cold temperature. that is due to lack of trees. Now we are cutting trees indiscriminately. When trees are cut down, the carbon dioxide content in the atmosphere increases. When carbon dioxide content increases, temperature also increases, leads to cause global warming. This global warming, sometimes some regions causes floods and some regions causes drought. Next, be kind towards biodiversity. Be kind towards animals. You does not have rights to kill the animals. You does not have rights to tease the animal. You does not have rights to kill the plants. So, if you show kind toward the biodiversity, that animals also show kind towards you. So, if you protect the biodiversity, that protects you. Okay. Next one is reduce pollution. Nowadays, we are using vehicles indiscriminately. We are cutting the trees for wood purpose or fuel purpose. Do you know, children, when you will cut the tree, deforestation, that is called deforestation. Deforestation leads to cause global warming. Global warming. When you will cut the trees for fuel purpose, for burning purpose, there is two problems here. When trees are cut down, the oxygen content will be reduces. The oxygen content will be reduces. And when you will burn the wood, it produces a gas known as CO2. So, you have to reduce the pollution. For this, you have to reduce the usage of vehicles. You have to use bicycles for short distance. And you have to prefer very important public transport. Public transport instead of private vehicles. For example, if you want to go to school from your home, you have to prefer public transport instead of private vehicles. And you have to bring awareness among the people about the disadvantages of pollution. And we can find out different types of pollution nowadays, that is water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution, sound pollution. All these, who is responsible for all this means human being is only the greediness of human being. Swartha puritamena alochanaల valla. So the greediness of human being increases the pollution content in India. That's why everyone aware of it. Reduce the pollution, reduce the soil pollution, reduce the usage of litter generating products. Everyone should follow 4R principle. The people who will follow this 4R principle can reduce the pollution. That is reuse, recycle, reduce and recover. These are the 4R principles which helpful to save the atmosphere from pollution. Reuse the once used materials like rubber, plastic, iron, metals, etc. This helpful to reduce the pollution. And recycle the materials like paper, metals, plastic, etc. Reduce the usage of litter generating products, means you have to use quality products. Quality products have long duration and also reduce the pollution. And also next one, recover. If you will cut a recover means if you will cut a tree in a one place that is very necessary for road expansion, whatever it may be, you have to plant another tree in another place, that is called recover. When you will cut a tree, you have to replace the plant in another place, that is called recover. So the person who follows this 4R principle can reduce the pollution. Next, protect nature that protects you. Do you know, if you protect the trees, that protects you. Why? Because they give fresh air to you. They increase rainfall, trees, and also they will give a shade for you. So if you will protect the nature, that protects you. So next one, nature is for humans' need, not for his greed, said by Mahatma Gandhi. Do you know, nature is for our need, nature for all, not for only you. So nature for all. This nature belongs for all, means nature for humans' need. You have to enjoy the fruits of nature. You have rights to enjoy the fruits of nature, but you does not have rights to destroy the nature. If you will observe any tree in your surrounding, you can enjoy the fruits of that tree, but you does not have rights to kill that tree. You does not have to hurt the trees. So that's why human is for our need, not for our greed. You can enjoy the fruits of nature, but you does not have rights to destroy them, said by Mahatma Gandhi. Hunting of wildlife is crime. Do you know? According to Wildlife Act, according to Wildlife Act in 1972, according to this act, hunting will be prohibited. వేటాడడం అనేది నిషేధించారు. Selling of forest goods undertaken up by government. Selling of forest goods like ivory, sandalwood, red sandalwood, all these are items were sold by government. If you look in olden days, private people will cut the sandalwood trees and buy in markets. That is strictly prohibited by government of India. Selling of forest goods must be taken up by government. Hunting will be prohibited, and also deforestation is strictly prohibited. According to Wildlife Act 1972, hunting will be prohibited, deforestation will be prohibited, and also giving punishment to the people who destroy the forest resources, who destroy the natural resources. So these all programs was implemented by government of India to bring awareness among the people about biodiversity, bring back the natural position to the biodiversity in our nature. Forest is our life. Already you learnt in previous sections, like in 7th class you learnt about forest is our life. Do you know? Forest is a renewable resource. Renewable means if you will use the resources of forest, these resources again formed again and again, that is called renewable resources. But nowadays, due to greediness of human being, forests also may become endangered, may become non-renewable resources. For this, who responsible for this means human being is the only person. Forests are the natural habitat which will give shelter to several animals. Forests also increase rainfall. Forests decrease soil erosion. Why? Because forest plants have roots. No, these roots anchor the soil. Anchor means hold the soil particles. This is helpful to prevent the soil erosion. When trees are cut down, the holding capacity of soil will be reduces. So soil will be eroded due to air or wind or water, which leads to cause soil erosion. Forests also increase rainfall. They release some extra water known as transpiration through stomata. No? When this water condenses, form clouds and produce rains. Forests also decrease soil erosion. Forests increase rainfall. Forests will give shelter to several animals and plants. Do you know? Forests also will give shelter to several people like tribals. If you will observe in some forest areas, we can find out some tribes which live in that forest. Forest will give shelter to several tribals. Forest also will give valuable products to us. Ecological. Forests also maintain ecological balance. They will give valuable products like timber, rubber, and also fruits, vegetables, soap nuts, and broomsticks. All these are obtained from forest. So you people protect the forest resources for our generation and also for our future generation. Our future generation means our children only know. That's why if you will protect the forest, our children must get benefit about that forest. That's why everyone should know the importance of forest. Forest our life. So these are the 8 slogans which helps to bring awareness among the people about biodiversity. Save trees, save other lives too. Save the lungs of our earth. Be kind towards biodiversity. Reduce pollution. Protect nature that protects you. Nature is for humans' need, not for his greed. Hunting of wildlife is a crime. Forest is our life. So all these are slogans. This is about biodiversity and its conservation. In the next class, I will explain about the keywords which related to lesson 6 biodiversity and its conservation. Okay, thank you children.